Tomorrow will mark 20 years since the 9/11 terrorist attacks. It was a day that shook the country. And tomorrow we will remember those who lost their lives in the attacks.
Here in Central Ohio, one man is making it his mission to never forget by preserving those items that were destroyed on that day. 10 TV's Tina Ramos has more.
Whether it's 1 year or 20 years, the images remain the same.
It's something that don't go away.
Warren Motz has dedicated his life to preserve that tragic day in American history, 9/11. This Saturday, it will be 20 years. And at his museum in Groveport, you can see and feel the reality of that day.
When you look at this fire truck and you realize what it has experienced and what it says and all them lives we lost, it's still there.
This New York City fire truck was at the North Towers when the building collapsed on it. In this photo, you can see where it was recovered from the site. Now it sits here at Mott's Military Museum for all to see.
When I open that door right now, I've had all kinds of reactions. The younger kids, they don't know. You know, we've got to educate those kids, and that's really the key to what I'm trying to do here, too.
Warren Motz has several items from that tragic day, including this New York Port Authority vehicle. It's items like these that bring people back, including New York firefighters who have been part of his 9/11 program for years. Firefighters who have lost friends when the towers came under attack. And even though these symbols represent a day of tragedy, they also represent a day of recovery, so no one will ever forget.
100 years from now, I don't want them to forget, because there were 3,000 some people that died in that thing. And those were people. Those were living, breathing human beings that had families. And this is a connection with that whole thing.
A connection that brings people from miles around to remember.
Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.